welcome back to the Commonwealth. Fallout 4, and we are at Murkwater construction site for a settlement build. And this settlement is actually the furthest way down south, right at the bottom of the map. As you can see there, Murkwater construction site, way down at the bottom. So it's quite a way to travel, and you've got a lot of things around here you can explore. There's some old schools. We've got kind of plaza and a couple other things you can have a look at. This is a very swampy area, and the weather is also quite bad. Not as bad as Far Harbor, but it's different. It's in between the regular like Boston area and Far Harbor type of thing. And it's very difficult to build because it's a lot of water around, and around here is very uneven. So let's quickly jump into it. First thing is this area right here, the spot where I'm standing, is the one and only enemy spawn point for this settlement. Now you've got things that wander around here, Milops and other things, but this is the spawn point right here outside the settlement. And we've got enemies that also come from this side. So I've got my defenses, you can see right over there, and they work, as they say, like a charm. So I've got extra rockets on here because, well, you can see there's 4 rocket launchers and the 2 of the laser turrets, because some of the enemies come from that side there, especially bugs and things, and the rockets actually pick it up and shoot them before they even come close. So that works well. Next thing we have is our shopping area. I tried something a little bit different. So each type of shop you've got in here, so you've got all decorations and everything for everybody, places to sit, and you can buy anything and everything. So here we got our general store. We got our armor person here. It's into comics apparently as well. And moving on to our weapons, so this guy's got weapon case displays, shelving, and he displays weapons, some posters and things, all kitted out, supporter of the Minutemen in his army, that thing over there. Okay, here's our local bar area. Obviously, guys selling things, food and drinks from the bar. Then we have our clinic, our doctor, nice, peaceful looking with that dog and a cat obviously in the back there. Place to sit. How's the doc? You look tired. And clothing, where is my clothing person? She's decided to take vacation, it seems. Or why? Let's just see, has this thing been, funny thing, disappeared again. Okay, hold on, let me find a settler that's not doing anything quickly here. Who's not doing anything or should be there? No, everybody's got jobs. Hey, how about you? You look like a reasonable person. Okay, let's quickly head over to our shop and assign her again.
Okay.
Okay, she said okay. This is going to change. Sometimes these NPCs don't work so well. Well, while I have my menu open, this is actually one of the smallest settlements to build on. Now, if you consider it, we've got houses at the back there, here's the shops, and that's the edge of it. So there's not a lot of space actually to build on, unless you cover the whole place up, which I tried not to do. And I tried to keep the things as natural as possible. So I've only got 30 people living here, and we've got obviously our food and water, enough to cover them with our beds, defenses and power. And happiness and everything is working fine, no issues there. And where were we? Oh yes, okay, we got our shop. So here's all our shops. Now got some nice decorations and lights on the outside, and some weird looking paintings of people. I got no idea who they are. I got no idea who these people are. Not at all. And, oh yes, by the way, let me quickly just jump back up here. The only building that you really get here is a very broken, messed up house, which you'll usually find here. and a shack type of build with no walls or anything in the center, which I tried to see if I could fix up, but that didn't work so well, so I actually rebuilt it into what you see here now. So we've got this little warehouse thing in the center here. So if we go in here, it will open for me. Now here's the workshop. This is exactly where that shack thing is. Now you can't change anything with the workshop. So I added in one of the water supplies at the back, left the workshop there as is, and just bolted around it. Added a little roof, and then added this to add the beacon, which is the thing connected. No, okay, well it doesn't actually need to be connected. Can I connect it? Let me check if this is going to quickly, I don't know if it's going to connect through the roof or not. No, it's not. Okay, but that's fine. Because we're not going to use it. We are sorted with the settlement. Oh yeah, so basically I've got some storage in here for me, and we've got our power supply and terminals. And it goes through the window. And I actually had a little bit of an issue with trying to figure that part out. Because I had to connect it to this one and then to the taller one, so it's a bit higher up. And the power is obviously now distributed all across the farming area. And I noticed, as we can see, we've got a provision here. Or is this now one of, okay, we've got Doc Withers, and who else is here with a cow thing, Brahmin standing in the middle of nowhere? I'm not sure. So we've got two of these, what do you call it, trading posts here. This wandering merchant trading post in the settlement area. The other one's down there, where we came in. Oh, here's a nice little walkway I added in here, which is also part of a mod. You can, they snap together. That gives a nice little natural look. And obviously I had to deal with a lot of water here. You can probably still see some of it down the back here underneath the housing area. So I had to build this platform up here a bit for our farming area. And these Brahmin, they can be very annoying. I don't know who this belongs to. This poor lady can't do her farming because she's been blocked by the Brahmin. I don't know who.
Hey, at least it's honest work.
I'm sure one of these guys belongs to that Lucas Miller traveling guy. But anyway.
Yeah?
Okay, yeah, so we've got our farmers and everything here. We've got workstations set out for some of the people to keep themselves busy. And this over here, I actually like this. It's also part of the bar effect, except it's meat. This guy is working with meat. You can see he's chopping meat all day. So we've got some display things here with meat, which I'm not sure what that is. And we've got one on this side over here. And this guy sells food. You can see everywhere. Oh, now this is actually making me hungry now. We got noodles. I don't know where the people get noodles from 200 years later, but yeah, we got meat and noodles and soup, and he's cooking up everything here. We got this lady that's obviously gathering up food here by the stove and preparing it. And we got another outside area here where somebody's cooking the meat up. Thankfully, they're not eating it raw. So people can sit here at the table and eat away as much as they want. A little smoking and seating area here. And we've got another water supply. Because now obviously it was a construction site previously, so they needed a lot of water, I suppose, before everything got washed away. So here we've got a water supply, supplying most of our water. And if we head up here, we have our living area, which I obviously had to put on stilts because this ground is very uneven. You can see everything has been built up, and half the settlement is covered in water, so, and mud. You can see here just mud and water. So I built this up. So obviously they're far from the water. In here, they just got some basic storage and normal beds. Enough to cover everyone staying here. We've got some seating area on the outside. These benches here are nice to use, but the problem is these NPCs or settlers sometimes sit in different directions. So now they're sitting facing that way, and sometimes they first face the other direction. But the problem is,
Farming's
when
as
you
honest
put
as
this
honest.
too close to a wall, like in this
Need
situation
to get
here,
back to Diamond City
they
one of
try
these
and
days.
sit basically right into
Biggest
the
town
wall.
I ever saw.
You put this too close to the wall, and then they walk through the chair into the wall. So it's not a very nice way that it works, but it's a nice thing to use that way. Okay, here's our second living area. Okay, same setup, a little bit different designing and things, but same. And then obviously our third one to cover our city settlers living here. So it's 10 people in every unit, and they each also got their beds and outside little sitting area, table, enjoying themselves. I think I did put a table here, yeah. So each one's got tables and chairs also upstairs to sit. And I think that's about it actually. So we've got our living area there, we've got our shopping area on this side, farming in the center, defenses and everything, and restaurant over here. Obviously here's our main defense. So the space is pretty packed. You consider there's not much open space, but a little bit on that side. You got this patch over here, which I've pulled up now with this little meat shop area. And then you've got this open here, that's it. Everything else is full. This is the edge of the settlement goes right here where this tree is here in the caravan post. So it goes around here where the water tower is, the edge of the housing on that side, and the edge of the shop. So that is pushed up right against the edge of the settlement. So you can see here, I can't build further out here and further than this. The edge of the settlement is right here. So it's actually a pretty small area to build in. And you can see, yes, the weather is terrible. Well guys, that covers the entire settlement. Oh, just one little warning, when you do build here, let me quickly head this way, or with ID. Excuse me, not be raised by 8. Okay, you need to be careful. Well, you see this area, there's a something, where is it? I don't know where it is now. But you see this area, so I don't want to do any spoilers for anybody that hasn't found it yet. But this here, across from the settlement, is where you get one of those big robots, what's it, Sentry Bot I think you call it, that spawns here. That tends to wander in that direction. It goes towards the school over there, and sometimes even to this side here, so it gets close enough which can attract trouble, and obviously a Sentry Bot, yes, stuff and destroys a lot of things, especially when it's upgraded. But the good thing is, currently every time when I fight this thing and destroy him, I get 2 fusion cores out of him. So that could be a way, if you come back every couple of days and come back, you could get fusion cores out of that. Oh, this is a nice view from our settlement though. It's all nicely lit up in this weather. Well guys, that's definitely going to be it. So thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.